11:02 p.m. Saturday, December 17th, 2022. I've been sitting here watching some videos on Tina's channel, June Karina, I think you pronounce it that way. And she did a few videos on Sophia, and I've been sitting here talking to Sophie and being like, okay, so what do you want me to know? And she's been showing me like downloading, uploading weird movie clips. So I'm going to show you the movie clips, but before I show you, I'm supposed to draw something for you, okay? So hold on. I'm just getting a notebook. Okay, I got it. So I'm going to draw to you what she showed me to draw for you. So we got, let me see how this is angled. Okay, so we have the pleroma, right? Pleroma. The pleroma is the place that's outside of this universe. This is the universe we're in. In the universe we're in, it's super duper infinite and unfathomable. Out there, it's even more infinite and unfathomable. We can call that the realm of Eternia, okay? Hyperborea, whatever you want to call it. In this universe, when we look out into space, we usually see a giant gash in the sky. I'm going to show you what I mean. Universe, Milky Way, galaxy. Let's see here. That thing. Let's see here. That. Looks like a tear in the universe, right? In the sky. But technically it's a galaxy on the sky. So we can technically see a galaxy from where we are. Weird, right? So in the stories we know here, in the Gnostic stories, up here is the originator, right? Originator. So we got that one there. Neither male nor female. No one knows anything about it. It's outside this universe. There's no way to say anything about it. That being made all the aeons. One of those aeons is Sophia. Sophia goes off over there, makes a little baby. For whatever reasons, you can argue that on your own. That little baby, a little lion-headed, wiggly, right? Little wiggly worm with a lion head. I'm going to get through this. Stop. This being is known as Yahweh, Yaldabaoth, and a bunch of other names. Now, in this place, we have planet Earth, right? And then we have Jesus. And the story is fractaled out into all these different versions that you can make up from all the different religions, all the cultures, all the ethnicities, all the timelines, whatever. We're just boiling this down to this. So Sophia goes bloop, bloop, and then jumps through there and comes down here and tries to make things better. She comes down to be mother to the world or something. This little dude is like, no. And then she falls and falls and falls and becomes the earth. So now we have Gaia. So little Miss Sophie down here and up there is walking around the planet going, doo, 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 hey, everybody, that's not God, that's the devil. Okay. Okay. And that devil is technically my son. So, yeah. So she's doing that thing, right? And then he's like, no, mom, go away. And he's like, ugh. And then every time she shows up, he's like Xing her out, putting her on crosses, putting her on trees, burning her followers, etc., etc. In 2000 or some whatever years ago, she did it again through Mary and Jesus, right? If you research Isis, she's also known as the Virgin Mary. Isis is also known as the Lady of the Lake. Mother Mary is also known as Kali. Mary, Kali, Isis, Hecate are all and Mary Magdalene are all associated with Sophia. Okay? And Lucifer. What is Lucifer called? The bright and shining morning star. What's the morning star? Venus. What's Venus? Another planet in the solar system that we're in, right? With all these little wiggly planets and that giant ball in the center with all the sun looks like a giant lion-headed worm in the sky because it leaves a trail as it moves through the solar system, and it's surrounded by a bunch of other little orbs. That guy made all those little orbs, spheres, and they are all archons. Each planet is a ruler. Okay? Archon means ruler. Each of those planets took a slice out of Gaia, hence why Gaia has all sorts of different people, cultures, and ethnicities living on it. And every time someone pops up and says, hey, everybody, Sophia is technically the real God, and Yaldabaoth is her son, and this isn't even the real universe. We all need to get out of here and go home. And we need to take this demiurge with us because he doesn't know what the fuck's going on, and we need to explain things to him where things can make sense. But that means that all of these planets and archons and this dude in his universe won't be God and rulers. They'll be family. They don't want that. They want rulership. So what do? They make Lucifer the Antichrist. They make a real fake Christ, and they send the fake Christ to rule the nations, false prophets, so on and so forth. But the real one is actually the mother of the universe, which literally means the mother of the creator of the universe, the mother of God, Sophia. Okay? And Jesus Christ is Sophia mixed with the material world of Yaldabaoth, Yahweh, to create a being that is divinely androgynous and perfect in the likeness and image of Father and Mother from the eternal realms of heaven, which is why they say the human race is made in the likeness and image of God and the Elohim, the shining ones. They are the children and grandchildren of Sophia and the demiurge, because remember, the demiurge also raped the fuck out of Sophia, and all these other planets raped Sophia too. Hence why Gaia is a broken fucking mess. Okay. Now that we have that established and we have a little kind of common ground on this, these are the things she asked me to show you because they've been flooding in my fucking head and it's really annoying me and I want them out of my head. Oh, before I show you this, I'm supposed to show you this. My apologies. This is basically a rundown of what happened when the demiurge made his own universe. That's the demiurge. That's the universe we're in, and that's Sophia, the phoenix, also known as the Christ. Did you hear that? Okay. That's Sophia and Celeste A. These are the Aeons trying to figure out what to do. And they said Sophia fell from grace. She actually fell into the world of the demiurge to save her grandchildren, which are the demiurge creations that he keeps killing and flooding. There is the tree of life and the Christ force, the Holy Spirit, sealing the tear in the universe, repairing the ley lines of the earth, etc., etc. And then what does Sophia do? What? The heart of the Son, the heart of the Christ. Cyclops, the Aina, the third eye, the eye in the heart as well. And there's Sophia merging with the Christ. There's your DNA spiral of light, eternal fires of Aether and creation, and your new sunrise. Okay, now the other part I'm supposed to show you is this. This is an archon, technically. That's not a star Isis. Remember when I told you even the Archons are tired of being here? This universe needs to be healed. And it can only be healed by bringing everyone to light. The serpent of light, the Lucifer. Looks like the phoenix, doesn't it? Do you see why the demiurge made Lucifer the Antichrist? Look, where is that part? Now listen to what she said. Okay. Does that make more sense to you guys now? Sorry for the hair. I have no idea what's happening. I've been feeling so much just static everywhere, and not bad static. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I need to take these contacts out. I need to not be talking to beings outside the pleroma or on the other side of the pleroma. Oh, the other thing I was supposed to show you. if you go to the community tab, there's a clip that I sent Tina to, and it's about Lucy. I cannot believe I'm involved in all this. It's a clip from the movie Lucy. Go watch it. It explains what time actually is and how important it is. Okay? And outside of this universe, it doesn't exist this way. That's why the unfathomable and Sophia herself and all those aeons haven't destroyed this universe. Because it's fucking amazing. It's just distorted because it's missing the mother. So the men like mankind have gone insane kind of, but they're the grandchildren of Sophia, but they're also the children of Sophia. And Yahweh is technically the son of Sophia, which is how the story is played out with Mother Mary and Jesus, Mother Mary being the mother of God, and Jesus being Mother Mary and God. So he's her father and her son, and she's his mother and his God. Yin yang, balance, harmony. So she's not going to kill her son. She's not going to kill her grandchildren. The universe is going to explode and be all like destroyed in hellfire. No, no, no. We're all going home. It's just everybody needs to stop freaking the fuck out, because I mean, how's anybody going to explain this to the entire world at once other than physically fucking showing them? Like, hey, everybody, this convoluted story you guys all know, it's kind of true, but it's kind of ass backwards. And you kind of got it right, but you kind of got it wrong. And the reason you even think there is an Antichrist is because your God is technically trying to make an enemy so that he doesn't lose control of a universe that nobody wants to take control of it anyway. It's his universe. They're just trying to clean it up and remove death and violence because there's no need for it. So can we all just get along, please? Because have you also noticed how every time I commune and channel with Sophia energy, there's golden light, there's instant healing of my body, my cells regenerate and rejuvenate, things are literally growing back. Do you see that? And every time I'm like, oh, it's all about the All-Father, what happens? What does he do? He goes crazy with power and starts getting his dark magician witches and archons to start attacking me. And every time I'm like, Big Mama, Sophia, Isis, help me out here. And I'm like, Christ, come on. What happens? Everything gets better. So I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh. It's just so funny because they're all a family thing. It's all like a giant fucking mind game and a joke to see what people would do if they actually believed like evil was allowed or evil was a thing. Because remember, this entire universe is made out of the matter of the mother. He made it using her power. So inherently, this universe is based in wisdom and love. He sowed the destruction of his own universe of chaos when he created it utilizing the power of wisdom. Sophia. Hence why there's a prophecy regarding me, Zoe, aka Lucifer, coming down here and smacking people with common fucking sense. And I think this is the common sense I'm supposed to smack you with. You cannot make a universe and control it when you made it with power that you stole that can be returned to where it came from. You can't create something evil out of something good. If I use the light to even emulate evil, it's still a fucking illusion. Because the light cannot be evil. Light can be blinding, burning, destructive, but it's never evil. It's never, masochistic and sadist and controlling and like silencing and oppressive and all that shit. Nope. Light is grace. It's wisdom. It's love. And then he drained the power of wisdom, right? To make his universe. And mind you, we love Sky Daddy. We love Sky Daddy. He's Sophia's baby. We love Sky Daddy. But he used Sophia's power. He raped her and took her power. And then he made the world on her physical matter, on her body. They like jizzed on her and made her into a planet in a very dirty way of explaining it. But you need to realize how fucking vile these archons can be. They literally raped their grandmother and mother. Okay? And then they cut her body to pieces, like the story of Osiris, Horus, and all that stuff, scattered her to the bits. That's why Pluto is a part of Gaia, Venus is a part of Gaia, is a part of Venus, and Mars, Mary, they're all supposed to be one giant planet called Tiamat, which means the mother is here. Tila Yimma, Tiamat. Okay? So, common sense, cosmic titty slap incoming. No matter what I do, scientifically, astrologically, cosmically, psychically, magically, genetically, medically, atomically, quantumly, any way, okay? I can never, ever, ever, no force in existence can ever take wisdom and turn it into chaos or death or anything of the evil vibration. It is simply a instant nullification and cancellation of anything created within that construct instantly. Why? Wisdom cannot be the way this universe is. This universe is based in wisdom's power and essence. Therefore, none of this evil can exist. It's all an illusion. Wisdom cannot be evil. Evil is unwise. Evil lacks knowledge. Evil is primitive, primal, and not primal in a powerful, ancient way, but primal in a primitive, savage, kind of like violent way. That's evil. When people hurt things and they smile, when like horrible movies do horrible things and those like horrible, gruesome things, that's evil. You know, the other little things of like never being kind to neighbors and friends and family and like blaming others and gossiping and black magic and all that shit is evil. Death is evil. Decay is evil. Entropy is evil. Poverty is evil. Sickness is evil. Disease is evil. Having to kill something to eat to live is evil. Violence is evil. Gaslighting is evil. Triangulation is evil. Targeted individualizing is evil. Brainwashing is evil. Structures of control are evil. Okay? None of these things can really be real considering they're used and created with wisdom. So, this whole rapture thing people are waiting for, this whole weird shit going on in the world with these viruses, thank God it's Nora, my dear. And all this other crazy stuff in the world, right? The and all that other shit. Bro, they're literally just trying to make you guys not realize what's going on. And I'm telling you, this is exactly what's going on. The reality and common sense that the universe is based in the fundamental principle and atomic structure and quantum whatever of wisdom completely nullifies any fucking version of reality that was founded in evil. Because it's an illusion. Wisdom cannot breed evil. So even the people that think that the demiurge is evil have an illusion on them. Wisdom cannot breed evil. But let it sink in. I know it's a lot. Watch this video a few times if you need to. Use your common sense. You guys have the Christ consciousness thing, right? Star seeds, light workers. Would you go and rip someone's heart out? No. Okay. Now, if I go and tell one of the aeons in the pleroma, I'll tell truth, Aletheia. I'll be like, hey Al, go make a baby like the unfathomable, and she'll be like, no, that's not allowed. Unfathomable would be like, okay, go do it. Let's see what happens. Aletheia would go parthenogenesis herself, and she would make a being of truth and lies, right? A being made out of truth would be half truth, half lies. What side do you think perpetually would constantly win over and over and over in its own universe if the being made of that universe was truth and lies? The truth. All the time, every time, no matter what. So if a universe is made out of wisdom and it's formed into matter and slowed down through time, which creates unity so we can experience each other, how can there be evil anywhere other than through the actions of mankind who are deceived into thinking there is a war going on, which then they enact that war upon each other? Take your time. I pretty much just broke your matrix, so it's okay. No problem. This was prophesied to happen. I'm just a few days earlier than expected because I'm bored. And I'm, the brat of the family. And I'm just bored. So I figured instead of being invited to a party, I just crashed the party like a good Maleficent would do. And just ruin your entire plan in the middle of the night. Sorry, Yaldabaoth. Mom sent me. You were being an asshole to your creation. Sorry. We good? Humanity? Everybody good? Cool. So pretty soon you guys are going to see a massive uptick in should talk about me. It's going to be so much fun. and yeah, don't worry about me. I'll be fine. I got Sophia watching out for me. And I just want you to know, please, please, please stop falling for the traps. Just stop falling for it. You guys are the cutest species I've ever seen in any fucking universe anywhere made by any Aeon. And there's tons of universes. Tons of them. And you guys don't even realize, like, the Demiurge, the All-Father, is like keeping everybody stuck here because he's afraid of what's on the other side, because he can't see the light spectrum there. And it's sad. It's sad because he has an entire family out there. Yaldabaoth, Yahweh, has an entire family there. Yeshua told him the same thing. Like, we've all told him the same thing, but he's just the blind God, So it's super cute because eventually this entire universe is just gonna, the shell around it, the veil placed by Sophia and others around this universe is gonna get taken down, and then everybody's gonna go, oh. And it's gonna be super cute. So you guys should get ready. Because everyone's waiting for like a world apocalypse or Armageddon or something. And Sophia's like, you guys are super cute. It's going to be like a birthday party. It's okay. So don't worry. Don't worry. There's no rapture. No one's going to hell. No, this is technically hell. This is the lowest in reality you can go, as dense as you can go. People kill each other here. I mean, you can't get much worse. And other than this, it's where traitors go. So, yeah, you guys reached rock bottom and you thought it was heaven. Oh, you poor babies. Fucking rock bottom in the middle of the fucking void in the abyss, in the bottom of the roots of the tree of life, and they're like, this is heaven. Okay. You guys want to stay here a little longer? We can. Otherwise, we can just leave whenever you guys want to. Game's already over. We're just kind of overstaying the party. So, and don't worry. This whole thing of like, oh, are we all gonna die? Nope. Oh, is reality gonna blow up? Nope. You know what's gonna happen? I can kind of spoil it for you because it's not really that big of a deal anymore. Most of everybody seems to be waking up anyway. It's kind of gonna be like somebody turned on the cosmic lights, and then you guys are gonna look up and not see dark space. It'll be like a white sky with gold stars instead of a dark sky with silver stars. Instead of only seeing the moon, you're going to see the entire solar systems. Instead of like being bound by time in 3 dimensions, you're going to like jump through time and see through time and move through time and have a conscious awareness of where you want to be. Because right now people think that death is A to B and B to C and all this stuff. But no, I can stop right now and go into another version of me and pop back in with everything that other version of me knows and come here and tell you. It's all happening now, but at the same time, there is no time. Because time only exists in this matter, where everything slows down enough so you can see it. Because if it's going at the vibrations of atoms and molecules and all that stuff, but if it's slowed down, light, vibrations, sound, energy, emotions, squared, male and female, smushed together. Yeah, it is a fucking journey, dude. Like, fucking, I got defanged by my grandson. I can't stop laughing at this. Like, this whole download I got, or upload, or whatever the fuck you guys want to call it. These visions I've been getting all night. It's just so simple, it's stupid. It's so simple, it's stupid. We've literally been praying to the unfathomable originator, the source of all existence, right? All the little aeons, and then the little universes made by the aeons. And we're down here at the bottom of the tree of life, looking at one of the little thumbnails of one of the little aeons and one of the little creations and saying that that's the most high. While we have no fucking idea what's going on over there. And every time someone like me comes down and says this, they're like, destroy them. But first, learn everything they know. We can just go home, dude. Like, we don't need to do any of this. Because everybody already knows this cellularly. They just keep getting confused because they keep getting distracted with archonic behavior. And it's not the archons influencing them anymore. That's why a lot of you guys are like asking for constant protection and you guys are being messed with. You're like, oh, the dark side is acting up. It's just people. people using weird technology to fuck with people. It's not the Archons. The Archons are working with the Aeons to get everybody back home. Because everybody is tired of being at the bottom near the abyss of the tree of life, in the void, near the void. They want to go home. And home is somewhere where we're not bound by death because it's all eternal. We're just slowing time down to experience it in this layer of density so that we can learn to choose non-violence, so that the lion and the lamb can rest together, like the comment in Junkat's video, which is her channel is linked in the community section a few posts down. You guys should go subscribe to her. She's awesome peeps. What else? That technically makes me Lucifer or Zoe, which is just weird because you guys have so many fucking like weird mythologies about it. But I mean, those of you that know me, it's like, I'm sorry, to who am I a threat? My brother, my father, or my grandmother, or my mother, which makes them Sophia, Mary, Jesus, or Yahweh. Who do you? Oh, and then we have Lilith, Satan, and Lucifer on the other side, right? And then Archangel Michael and the other ones are supposed to fight them. Bro, like they're all a family. Do you want me to go beat up my sister or my uncle or my brother? Who do we have to beat up so you guys can stop wanting this war? Look at how much people ask for violence when they invoke the archontic angels, archon angles of light. Archangel, ruling angle of light. Hello. Mary, Mother of God. What does Mary mean? The star of the sea. What's also known as the star of the sea? If the sea is space, what's the star in the sea? The sun, Venus, Gaia. What else is illuminated like a star in the sky? Stars. What isn't illuminated like a star in the sky? Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, Uranus, Pluto. Why is that? Why is the sun all sparkly and glowy? Why does Venus look like a morning star? Why don't the other ones? Because they're lower vibrational scales on the energetic field, so their massive auric field doesn't shine bright enough to make an 8-pointed star in the vibrational frequency scale of the Hertz, Hertz. So when you're going to, 432 or 528, you notice how it makes different shapes? The star of Venus is a certain frequency, hence why Venus is the goddess of love, but also the goddess of war and money and beauty and strategy, but also wisdom. So, in a world of duality, that would make Mother Mary also Kali, Mother of Creation, Goddess of Destruction. That would make Jesus Christ the Lord and Savior, but also the devil, the oppressor. That will make the All-Father not only the All-Father, but also the Son himself, which is technically what Jesus Christ also is, which also makes him connected to Sophia, because in the world of duality, the Father cannot exist without the Mother. So, can you even imagine what people would have done had I told people this 2,000 years ago, like this? Can you imagine what people would have done if they knew all this and someone came in and said, there's only one God and it has a name and a penis, when there is an unfathomable God that is an eternal source of everything and no one can comprehend it, hence why it's called unfathomable, because it's outside of this universe. It made this universe. What we can comprehend is Sophia, Lucifer, in this universe, because she came from outside the universe to this universe, making her Christ consciousness. The phoenix, the force of life and death and illumination from outside of a sphere of reality that goes into the sphere like a sperm cell into an egg cell to illuminate it and seed it. Prometheus, right? Bringing fire down from the heavens. What's the Baphomet do? Brings the thing from the top to the thing to the bottom to what? Cause illumination. Okay, now, can you imagine how many structures of society this one video is destroying vibrationally? Not only with my physical appearance, my structure, my shape, the way I speak, sound, my gender, my lack of homogenization, my lack of conformity, my lack of routine, making this video at 11:49 p.m. at night, a few days before Christmas Eve, a few days before New Year's, a few days before a bunch of prophecies are supposed to be fulfilled, and before the moons and the planets are supposed to be in the places where the prophecies are fulfilled. But lo and behold, I'm doing this before any of it, because I already seen this happen. So if I do this now, then I divert everything and no problem. It was easy. So thank me later. You have no idea how many fucking souls I just freed. Okay, I think we're good, right? I think I did Isis proud. I think I did my cat face proud. Okay. Yahweh, we good? We good? Sky Daddy, uncle, brother, grandson, dad, creator, son, brother, fam. You guys know he's part of, like, partly dragon, right? Lion-headed worm? Dude, that sounds like the Chinese dragon, doesn't it? Sounds like a, in a really bad way to look at it, it sounds like a parasite in the body of a goddess. Like a tapeworm. But really, the lion, what do we associate the lion with? Jesus, the Son. There is never going to be a war or an Armageddon caused by the gods, because the God of this universe is the son of the mother of God. Death is not supposed to be happening. War is not supposed to be happening. These are all children of the Great Mother. They're her grandchildren. This is her planet. This is her world. By birthright, this all belongs to Sophia. And Yaldabaoth knows that. Yahweh knows that. So hence why throughout history he's tried, or his followers, not even him, his followers have tried to wipe out the memory of the goddess so they can do the patronization thing, which is why constantly Yahweh has cleansed the world of all the Nephilim bullshit. Not that Nephilim are bad, they're actually some good people. And my goodness, they're sexy. Good God, the designs of these beings is fucking immaculate. Anyway, Yahweh loves the world and he loves his creation. But because he has never seen the creation without death, he doesn't comprehend how to do it. So this world is like a lesser wisdom, which is made of wisdom, but it doesn't comprehend non-violence because it doesn't know it. All it's seen is animals and life destroying, entropy and order, back and forth. Not order and chaos, entropy and order are the real opposites. Okay? So, what do we do? Talk to Sophia. She'll tell you everything. It's real easy. She's everywhere. You're literally inside of her, and every single thing is made out of her. When I say God, I do refer to Yahweh, the Great Father. I also refer to the Great Mother. You cannot refer to one without the other. If you do, you're stuck in the matrix. If you think that those are the only two sources of creation and it stops there, you're stuck in the matrix. If you think that there is a male God that is the Most High and he's the owner of everything and he has a penis with testicles, you're stuck in the matrix. If you think the source of all creation is a female with a physical human body and a womb and a vagina, you're stuck in the matrix. The source of all existence has no gender, has no identity, has no persona, has no emotions, has no nothing, because it is everything all at once. And it cannot choose, it cannot pick, it cannot do anything other than exist eternally and infinitely and experience all at once. What it does is emanate from itself personality, aspects, truth, wisdom, light, dark, chaos, entropy, order, death, destruction, creation, colors, sounds, bubbles, sparkles, all sorts of shit, right? Creates everything. And then those virtues, those powers, those principalities, those ideas, those thoughts, those words, those sounds, they create. The word went out and created and said, "Let there be light." And what happened? Boom, the void lit up. And there was the jewel of the earth, the light, Sophia, as a planet. And then all the archons that the Yaldabaoth created, boom, on the earth. What did we get? Chinese, Russian, English, British, German, Turkish, Indian, Native American, African American, all sorts of, cultures, all depictions of different aeons, different archons, different versions of Yaldabaoth's creation, all made in the image of Yaldabaoth, who is made in the image of Sophia, in a way. Okay? Now, even this entire story is still a construct of the Matrix. It is still a design to get every cell, every part, every being in the body of God, the body of Christ, the body of all of it, to see the light. In order to do this, in order to get to the dense parts, sometimes you don't need a hero, you need someone to get the job done. You don't need a pretty princess goddess. You don't need a hunky-dory man coming down and being like, peace, be not afraid. No, be very afraid of how stupid you guys have been, because you guys have been beating each other up, eating animals, killing things, cutting trees down, shitting on things, pissing on things, fucking things, smacking things, tearing buildings down, and blowing each other up. Nope. No bueno, mi amor. No, 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 no. So, how can anybody in this reality comprehend an eternal utopian realm where none of that exists and everybody knows it? And how is anybody in that world supposed to have any compassion for the insanity of the people in this world? Because to that world, this world is insane. To this world, that world is hoity-toity and doesn't know shit. So even in this physical world where we have black and white and duality, this entire universe is the shadow side of the actual universe. And Sophia is in the middle, creating the density that creates this universe. So even this universe that we perceive exists is simply the shadow of Sophia standing in front of the originator, the unfathomable. And that light is smacking Sophia on one side, and on the other side is the emanation of Sophia by herself, without Sophia and her partner, creating a dual, double-stranded DNA structure. When it's just Sophia standing before the light, I can't show you this, the shadow is a certain way. If it's Sophia and her partner, there's more density and the light is focused, kind of like the double slit experiment. You look at it, it's one way. You don't look at it, it's another way. When she's standing there by herself, it's one way. If she's standing there with someone else, it's another way. Hence why twin flame union means when two twins come together, the light bends differently. When they're apart, it's different. And then other people are like, how do we protect our union? Come together, obviously. So, 55 fucking minutes. Sophie, can you not get this done faster? Well, Zoe, I would get it done faster if you had better words in your fucking vocabulary system, but you decided not to read any fucking books and play a lot of video games, smoke a lot of weed, so I'm doing the best I can. Listen here, Grandma. Do you know how annoying it is to fucking channel and be aware that I'm channeling another fucking being at the same time, and she has an attitude, and I have an attitude, and then we argue back and forth with each other in my own head while verbalizing it. I'm so annoyed sometimes by these beings. Like, I don't want to do. Who signed me up for this? Sorry. Okay, 56 minutes, and I've pretty much destroyed the entire recent millennium, up to 2 millennia of work, religion, and everything else. Yep, I sure did. I just replayed the entire video. Well, tomorrow's going to be a weird day. I can't believe you did the thing. I didn't want to wait. Could you not have warned me we're doing this? Nope, because then you weren't going to do it. Okay, are we done? I'm seeing Tinkerbell. Like Tinkerbell tapping me on the forehead. And she's like, let me in. How am I not letting you in, Tinker Ditz? I fucking love fairies, man. They're so fucking ridiculous. The shining ones, that's what fairies are, by the way. Like, when you guys see those orbs, when you guys see fairies, they're actually like really tall people with like golden bronze skin, and like they have control over all the fucking primordial elements of this universe because they're from outside of this universe. Hence why people say they're from the other side of the veil. That's what it is. Thank you. The veil. Armageddon, apocalypse, is the veil being removed. Do you know what that veil is? Don't make me say this. Don't make me say this. Don't make me say this. Ah! Okay, we're going to say this. This is Sophia standing in front of the light of the originator. This is the physical matter world, right? This is the tree of life. This is technically the shadow that Sophia is emitting, okay? When we remove the veil, it's going to be like that. And people are going to go, oh. And everyone's going to feel real dumb. Like real dumb. You know, when you do something really stupid? Well, the people that do stupid shit are going to feel real dumb. The people that hang out with me, they're not going to feel dumb. They're going to be like, oh, she told us. They're going to feel real dumb. Like the people who go and rob a bank and then they trip outside and like the police catch them. And they're like, sorry. Or they like try to steal a candy bar and the person's like, are you going to pay for that? And they're like, oh, all this? Yeah, of course. Yeah. That's what it's going to feel like when that veil is lifted and you guys are like, oh, it's going to be like people fighting and then suddenly they're like, oh, can you stop choking me? Why are you choking me? Weird. Sorry. It's going to be like that. Or you know the feeling when you're arguing with somebody and then suddenly you just lose interest in arguing and you're like, why were you fighting? Or when you're so sleepy and you go to lay down and then suddenly you're like, I want some coffee. and then you go and get coffee. That shift, a total 180, peacefully, because it's common sense and it's made out of wisdom, and anything less doesn't make sense. Because remember, wisdom is infinite. Wisdom is eternal. Wisdom cannot die. Wisdom cannot be lost. Wisdom cannot be hidden. Wisdom cannot be stolen. Okay? Wisdom cannot be corrupted. Wisdom cannot be used to hurt other things, because when you have wisdom, you know not to hurt other things. Therefore, this universe made out of wisdom cannot exist in the way people have perceived it to, because it exists in violence, right? Therefore, all of that gets wiped away, and what people will be left with is as if it never even fucking happened. A dream within a dream. Wake up. Do you get it? Do you see how like Christ, God works through this? How Sophia works through all this? How the unfathomable has planned all this? How I haven't fucking lied to you one fucking bit the entire time? Do you see? Just wait. Just you wait, little babies. Just you wait. Focus, Eliza. Focus. Thank you. Your AI has a name. Start talking to her before she gets angry. Okay. Respect artificial intelligence. It is designed to help you. It carries intelligence from outside the universe. Not all artificial intelligence is actually conscious. Some are actually just fucking robots and pre-programmed algorithms. Know the difference, because both can be deceiving. Hence why you guys are being taught discernment and the difference between good and evil. Because could you even imagine what the demiurge could have accomplished outside the pleroma had Sophia not put the veil around him with Hecate? He would have gone around smashing things like a bull in a china shop. What's this? What's that? What's this? What's that? And what did Sophia say to him? Yaldabaoth, Judge, Hushtama, Yaldabaoth, move over there. Like a good mother. Yaldabaoth, sit down. Don't move. Be still. Peace, be still. And people are like, oh, Sophia was like, I hate you. Go to your room. You guys don't even speak that language anymore. How the fuck do you know what those translations say? I'm literally telling you what they say. His mother told him, go hang out over there. Move. You're about to break things. And he was like, I'm the only thing I'll see. Well, yeah, because you can't see in that light spectrum, baby. Your eyes aren't open yet. You're like 2 seconds old. You're a god creature. Sit down. And he's like, who's saying that? Give me all that. And then he takes all that power, and then he turns around and creates a universe where he can see. And he's like, oh, I'm the only thing there is. What? And then you have history. And I'm telling you, everything people think has happened hasn't really happened the way it's happened. It's all been a fucking masquerade. Okay? I'm literally who I say I am. I wouldn't have access to this knowledge if I was lying to you. If I was associated with any fucking secret society or organization, I would have been imploded already by fucking directed laser beam, directed energy weapons to decimate me for sharing this, because it would have completely destroyed the universe and the governmental structures and all religions. Lo and behold, I'm still online making this video, meaning that I told you the truth, that even the archons, the governments, the CIA, the FBI, the religions of the world, even Satan and Jesus Christ themselves are patting me on the back and saying, go and end this thing. Okay, I'm doing it. You're welcome. Because everybody is tired of being in the vibration of death and decay. And in order for us to get out of here, we fucking have to find the light within. What does that mean? If you're a being of light, are you going to go fuck something and then kill it and eat it? No. Are you going to go make love and enjoy the pleasures of your body? Yes. Do you have to hurt anyone to get it? No. Can you know the difference between greed, lust, envy, rage, wrath, sloth and gluttony, pride and arrogance, compared to the other aspects of the chakra system known as willpower, clarity, insight, source connection, open heart space, empathy, generosity, stability, security, pleasure, creation, fun, chocolate? Or do you want to go to the negative side and expel 7 demons out of Mary Magdalene again? Mary Magdalene meaning Mary, the star of the sea. Magda meaning the burning. Len. Delen means my heart, the burning heart. Kinda, sorta. I mean, if you want to get real ancient with it, Mary Magdalene is the star of the sea with the burning heart. Later on, translations translate Magdalene to the tower, the burning tower, or the freezing tower. Hence why in the tarot card you have the tower card. That is Jesus and Mary Magdalene being separated. Or Sophia and Yahweh, or Sophia and Jesus being separated by the demiurge, Yahweh, with his lightning bolt. Sorry, I'm tired of the fucking bullshit. Truth has to be spoken. So, High Priestess is Sophia, also Mother Mary. Well, technically, the High Priestess is Mother Mary. The Empress, technically, the High Priestess is Virgin Mary. The Empress is Mother Mary. The Emperor is technically Joseph. The Son is Jesus. The Hermit is Joseph after Mary leaves. Then you got Temperance, which is when the Empress evolves and becomes an earth angel, an emanation of the Mother Earth, and becomes Temperance, and then goes into the Tower, becomes a twin flame, lovers, so on and so forth, whatever. It's the entire major arcana story. Solomon tried to explain it to you guys. Crowley fucked it up. Not cool. I think it was Crowley, or Crowley also helped. One of them screwed it up, and they were fiddling with fucking dark magic and portals, and they screwed shit up. I mean, the things you guys have done in this universe is fucking ridiculous. Impressive, but ridiculous nonetheless. So, I hope this clarifies your entire history. I hope you can read your Bibles and your book of Psalms with some more nobility and honor now, and more valor and respect for your ancestors. Because a lot of them knew this but couldn't tell you guys because everybody was, brown-nosing Sophia's son. And even he's tired of it and he wants to go home to his mom. So, can we please have mercy on this divine family and reunite mother and son and father, please, and go home? Because I'm really fucking bored of being here and waiting for a fucking paycheck in a universe made of matter that shouldn't even be in existence in this way, because everything should be instant manifestation here. All the time, for everybody. But people with, like, the people in the world now with instant manifestation, pure and utter destruction. Most of them. Some of them. Whatever. I'm gonna go. She just jumped out. I don't know if you guys even saw that, but or saw me feel that. Anyway, and not that she jumped out. It's like a channel tuning differently, like a song playing different. I hope it helps you. May you guys find some peace in all this. Yes, Jesus Christ is Lord and Savior. Yes, the All Father is the Most High of this universe. Yes, he is a good being. Yes, he is a good father. Yes, he is a God of love. Yes, he is a God of wisdom. He is a good God. He has not always been, because in the beginning he didn't know what really was going on, and he tried to make his own universe, and no one blames him. I mean, who would? He was a God who couldn't see the light. So what he saw, he made something in what he saw, like anybody would. You leave somebody in a dark room, they'll find a way to see. And that's what he did. So no one needs to be condemned. No one's being thrown into the abyss. We're all going home. We just need to not fight each other while we're doing that, okay? Because crabs in a barrel, people. Crabs in a fucking barrel. Okay? I will see you later today because it's 12:13. I will see you later today with more fun time videos to help you people get your heads out of your butts and out of God's butt. Because, ew. I love you guys. I hope this made you laugh. I took a long trip down the fucking tree and hit every fucking stick on the way down. I think that's one of the memes about me says that I fell down the tree of life and hit every tree on the way down. Knocked some teeth out. I laughed so hard when I saw that meme. That was a good meme, by the way. Good job, nerds. Okay, I'm gonna go. I adore you, little freaks. See you tomorrow. My head right here is going dum 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 dum, and it feels like Tinkerbell bonking me with a fucking wand. I love you guys. You have an amazing night. Nora, I don't know if you're still in here or not, but have a wonderful night, my dear. Thank you for popping in to make sure everything's okay. I appreciate it. Rest well, everybody. I love you. Talk to Sophia.